there are a tons of different ways to arrange a track. There is no right or wrong, but I will show you in this video my techniques and what worked for me.
I take my laser gun and I go pew pew pew!
What's up guys, it's me Catch from Laser Sounds. I'm a DJ and producer from Germany. Today I'm gonna show you how you can make a better arrangement for your tech house track so that every listener will continue listening and don't switch to the next song. To show you how you can arrange your track, I take one of my latest ideas and analyze the song, and I will show you step by step how you can do it. Some of the instruments and sounds that you hear in the track you can download for free just by the link down below in the description. The Laser Sounds starter pack is really 100% free. So let's get straight into Ableton and I will show you step by step how you can do it. Alright guys, so the first thing I will explain to you is the intro, and I think the intro is very important, maybe the most important thing in the track, because the listener and mostly the new listeners will decide in the first 5 to 10 seconds if he will continue listening or if he don't. So try to grab the attention of the listener and bring very much from your track into it, but not too much. I will show you by an example.
Kalinka.
Alright guys, so as you can see, I put some markers here. This is the intro and this is the vocal in. I called it vocal in, I don't know if it's correct, but you get the idea. And what did I do here? So I put into the kick, but as you can see, I EQ'd it very much so that the kick comes from behind, but it isn't really there, but it brings the vibe to the track. I also put in some fills. And I also put in the original hi-hat. And at this point I can say, don't use too much instruments, try to focus on what you have, and do a bit of sound design, do a bit of EQing, reverb, delays, so that every instrument comes in at a different point, but a track don't need too much and too crazy stuff and too many instruments. That could be too complicated for the listener. So focus. Focus is the keyword here. So you can see the hi-hat. And then you can see the melody. Very simple, just a normal EQ and a reverb. Also, I played the sub bass in the intro, but I EQ'd the low ends so that the punch is not there, but the vibe is there. I hope you know what I mean. And I think really important in tech house are the effects. So you can see 3 different types of reverses, sweeps down, uplifters, downlifters, however you will call it. And you see these vocal shots. So
Kalinka.
It's the name of the track, also just a normal EQ, and the FX section here. And that is my intro for my track. Let's go to step number 2, the build-up. So the main purpose of the build-up is preparing the listener to the drop. It's like yin and yang. They need to complement each other, and you have to let the listener know what comes next. And let's see how I did it. And you see here, the build-up is right here. Let's hear how I do it.
Kalinka.
So as you can hear, I cut off the low ends a bit, bring in some drum fills. So let's see what I do here. I put in these build-up drums, this one. It's just a loop I found in the internet or on Splice maybe, I don't know. I loop the fills and I automate the hi-hat, as you can see here. And I prepared the listener to the drop. So I bring in the lead sound, which you can hear later, so that the listener is prepared for the drop and what comes next. I also EQ'd it by an automation. What I did here is I reversed this lead sound and use it like a pre-chorus or maybe a pre-mini intro or a pre-sweep up, which sounds familiar to the drop. I use what I have and play with these sounds. All right. What I did with the melody is just loop it and EQ it again. Also bring in some FX. I put in impact in, riser, short sweep, and also the vocals.
Kalinka.
And that's it. Okay guys, so let's see what I did in my breakdowns. And the main purpose of the breakdown is trying to not overwhelm the listener and let him breathe. You know, like bring back the attention from partying to breathing and vibing, you know. I hope you know what I mean. So let's see how I do my breakdown. But in this track or in this demo, my breakdown is more or less like my intro, but without a kick. Okay, so let's hear what I got. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's like the intro, but without the kick. And you can be very creative here, maybe try other instruments. So there are no rules for a breakdown. You can do whatever you like. I like to be consistent on my vibe and do not overwhelm my listener. He knows that melody from before, so I will bring it back in. And that's it. So from breakdown to build up again. And let's see what we got in the drop. The main part of every house music track is the drop. And I have 3 drops in here. The pre-drop, the drop 2 and drop 3. And drop 3 is like drop 1, but with less instruments and less elements in it. So let's hear and let's check the difference between the pre-drop and drop number 3.
Come on.
Okay, that is drop 3 with all elements in it, and let's check pre-drop number 1.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, let's check what make those drops different. I put into my drop number 3 a perk loop, a ride, and a hi-hat loop, and that makes the whole difference. But I also put a synth shot in it, so I deleted here. So as you can hear on this part, and that's exactly the same part like here, but with the synth that I use. So, and let's check what I have inside my drop. So let's go into drop number 3 and see what I got. So I only have a kick and these lead sounds with a bit of automation and something like that. And what comes in are the drums. So what I did here is I recorded myself and recorded something like, yeah, and EQ'd it a bit, put in OTT on it, and then let's check the drums. I have just a normal kick, a clap and snare, the hi-hat, the excellent In Your House top loop, and all in all it sounds like this. Easy stuff. And the sub bass is playing an 8-bar loop, I think. I bring back the low ends, which I automated right here in the build-up. Just put in 2 vocal shots.
Come on. Come on.
A white noise, and that's it. That is the whole drop.
Come on. Come on. Kalinka.
When I cut the video yesterday, I got an idea and I want to summarize all the stuff that I showed you before. So I showed you every single instrument and element which I use in every single part of my track. And now I would like to play the whole song from start to finish. Okay guys, so I've started with the intro, after that the build-up, and I've got a pre-drop so that I got every element and yeah, kind of a whole track in the first 45 seconds. So you hear the lead sound comes in.
Kalinka. Come on. Come on.
The energy falls down and rise up again by the second build-up. And the second drop with more elements.
Come on. Come on. Kalinka.
go to the next breakdown. The energy falls down. And the last build-up, introducing the last drop with all elements which I use.
Kalinka. Come on. Come on. Kalinka. Come on. Come on.
And now the outro and the energy reduces again.
Come on. Come on.
And that's it. So if you want to learn more about music production, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to download the free sample pack by Laser Sounds just by the link in the description. It's 100% free. And if you need help for your tech house bassline, check out my latest video right over here. And I hope you have a good day. See you next time. Bye.